Welcome back to Oscar's Bonsai Farm. We're looking at ash trees we collected in July, early August. So some are quite rapid growing. It's above my head height. This one. Even this guy here, he's quite large. This one I like the shape of the leaf. So what we're going to do today is on some, we've got a lot of low growth. This one's okay because I want a twin trunk. So we're going to do a little experiment, need to slow them down a bit and remove unnecessary growth. Some are very plain, not much interest, so we're going to do a prune. It's pretty early for a prune on collected material, but these are very strong trees, and so I don't want to get to next winter and go chop chop and then grow another season. I'm going to see if I can do some big pruning now and get some regrowth prior to summer. And also I've noticed if I leave one like this coming up, it slows the one coming out, which might be handy. So here's an example. So you got this shoot here that I'm actually use because it's too tall. We've got these two straight ones, so I'm going to leave this one because it's slowing down this sheet that I'll wire up next year, and it keeps internodal spacing really close. Not sure what's going on with the bit of a burn I get every now and then. Seems really random. They haven't been fertilised. It hasn't been cold, no frost, so if anyone knows why that happens, just put a message in the comments. That's another big one. Here's another one here. So that needs to be like all the stuff coming out of the base I won't need, so I might as well take that off. So we'll come back shortly with a selection of trees we're just going to work on. So here's a selection of ash collected in July, August. They're very fast growing. I've got them in 40% gravel, 60% cheap potting mix, and these are ones that I actually need to just tidy up the bases, and some are pretty plain, like this one here, so I need to, can't just keep having that run off, need to cut it back. So we'll just do one at a time, and I'll just move them off the bench. So we'll start with this one. So this one's would have been collected because I was collecting the tree right next to it, so dug it out. So it's just got the two strong shoots, as you can see. Not really much happening in it. You could go through here, I guess, but then we've got a small tree, but we'll leave that for an option during winter. So this is just a trial to see what they do. So with this one, all I'm going to do, come down to here, take that off, here, and that. So hopefully send some branches out. If it runs off again, we'll do it again. And then come winter, we might have something we can work with. Or if it really doesn't work out, we can cut through here, start a smaller tree, and let it go. There's that one. We have this one, kind of similar. Now it's quite bendy, but at the same time got big internodal length. So we do have a branch, and this is not that strong. But again, all I'm going to do is come up, double internodal lengths, and leave it like that. So this one, this bit here was right up here because it's like a twin trunk I was after. But being ash, sometimes they just shoot up the top. I had to recut. I did get some growth. So what we're doing now is I don't mind this sort of growth here because down in this one, this is the one I want for winter. So I don't want it to go too quick, so I'm going to leave this. The stuff off the side here is just not needed, and the two big ones off the back aren't needed either. So we'll come in, take that off, and that. We'll take these two big ones. And that's all I'll do. I'm not fussed about that because more likely it's going to get cut to here. So this one is quite nice. You might be able to see the bark. Real nice bark. Again, it's got this shoot here. And it's got some off the back. So I want to get a bit of taper to this one. So I don't mind this one growing. But it has got some low down growth that is kind of pointless and not needed, as you can see. So on this one, we'll just take the small stuff out. This one here. I'll leave that one. So that's all I'm really tempted to do on this one at the moment. I want some taper. It's got some lovely bark, as you can see now. So that's that one done. We just leave them over there. Have this guy. Again, he's not too bad. He's got a bit of character to it. Bit plain from that side. So we do have some branching happening. A relatively close internodal length. So we'll leave that. We'll get some taper up here. But I think this one at the front we'll take off. Take this one off. One at the back. So we'll leave him like that for now. We've got one branch, second. We've got this up here to work with. But you know, we might go back to here during winter through this branch, that branch, change of direction. So it's all about just kind of cleaning them up and looking for the options. one again. All this lower stuff I really don't think we need. It's got quite a good trunk on it already. It's got where it's been cut down to, so we really want to keep that at the back. I really don't mind these two going strong, but we'll clean up the base. We've got about 25 of these this year. Getting hard to find these on the where we collect them from. So we've planted heaps of seedlings to do with forests. Yeah, it's not too bad from there, but the big cut you would have to carve. You get a reshoot from here and out, and then kind of prune it here and come back with a change of direction as well. So providing there's options for what's left, we'll leave it. So that's that one. That's all of them. So we went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. So I might just go get a bigger one, as long as it's not too heavy. I'll be right back. Here's a bigger ash tree. Weeds out. This one is the next size up really from the others. It's got some interesting features. It's got a branch out like this. Got quite a big trunk on it. Wasn't a plan collected one. This was right next to a really big ash tree we was getting, and so we decided to take it at the same time. Another example of that burn. Don't know why I'd get it, hasn't been fertilised. It's thriving. So got the trunk in here, the next one up here. So what we'll do, we'll clean off all this lower growth. Don't need it. Coming up to November, so I think it'll be fine doing this. Let it grow a bit prior to summer. Bit of sphagnum also had there. Where I live, these grow quite well everywhere in the creek beds and stuff. I'll take this one off. And then just go in here. Can't see me using that, so we'll take that off. We'll leave this one here. Got a bit of light in. So you can see how there's decent trunk in there. We'll leave this one just for now. Then you come up here, and change the direction into this guy here. So we'll leave him so we can get some bit of taper. Like that. We'll leave this guy on the bottom of the branch, and we might be able to do something with that. Yeah, it's a bit weird with this thick piece here, but we'll go with it and see what it got. But yeah, that's it for today. But as you can see, the ash trees do have some potential. They grow quite rapidly. Only downside is they can have huge internodal lengths. Some of the big ones are like 2 hands between the nodes. But I think it's just because they're rapidly growing, and once they get like a bit tighter in the pot, they'll slow down. So we just got to manage the excessive growth at this stage, and then come winter we have a better idea. Hopefully more branching because of the pruning. Thanks for watching.